Today's Metta meditation, November the 11th. You're very welcome. Always we start our meditation by paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always we start our meditation by paying respect, so that we connect to the higher energies. I plugged in the microphone. We align with the higher energies. What we pay respect to, we open the heart to, and this is the energy which comes in. So we can all pay respect in our own way. A Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, Muslim, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no particular spiritual tradition, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring the attention to the body. We bring the attention to the present, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can sit with legs crossed, or we can sit normally on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. With eyes closed, we visualize ourselves sitting here, try to see ourselves sitting here, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our own body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril, just keeping the attention at that one point, at the gateway of the breath. Or we can focus at the lower abdomen, where we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to focus, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be very helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho, Buddho is a Pali word, the language spoken at the time of the Buddha. It has a threefold translation. It's translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We breathe in, silently repeating in the mind, Buddha. We breathe out, silently repeating in the mind, Do. A Christian can use a Christian mantra, such as breathing in, Yea, breathing out, Sus. There are many other mantras we could use, or we can use no mantra, just simply being aware of the breathing, keeping the mind, the attention in the body. We don't send the mind outside the body, keeping the attention with the present. We don't send the mind to the past. We don't send the mind to the future. If we send the mind to the past, maybe anger comes up in the mind. If we send the mind to the future, anxiety. So we keep the attention only in the present. And if we want to develop the wisdom to see, to know reality, we can see it only in the present. So fixing the attention with the breathing, knowing the breathing in, knowing the breathing out, knowing the body, the sensations of the body posture, knowing the mind, knowing whatever is contacting the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways, through the 5 senses of the body, the eye, ear, nose, tongue, through bodily sensation, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. The thoughts, memories, feelings, states of mind. We observe all these contacts with the mind from outside, from inside, and we let them pass. We observe them as they appear. We don't react. We don't get entangled. We observe them as they pass away, always keeping the attention with the breathing, always keeping the attention anchored to the breathing, always coming back to the breathing. always staying with the knowing nature of the mind, not sending the mind out to what the mind knows. We have to train ourselves in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware what is contacting the mind right now, what is forming in the mind right now. We develop this sharp self-awareness, and we develop the wisdom to let it go. Bodily sensation arises, we observe it, we let it go. Sound may arise. We don't control the world around us. If sound arises, we make it part of our practice. We observe it, we let it go. We don't send the mind out to the source of the sound, thinking, what is this, what is that, what's going on? Just being aware, sound, ear contact. Observing the sound as it arises, as it passes away. Later on in our practice, we can feel the sound as a vibration passing through the body. This vibration arising and passing away. We observe the arising of whatever sensation contacts the mind, and we observe the passing away. This is vipassana. When we see arising and passing away, we are practicing vipassana. Being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of the breath arising, passing away. Always keeping the attention with the breathing, always coming back to the breathing. Being aware of whatever forms in the mind, whatever forms at the heart. We observe whatever mind forms appear, thoughts, memories, feelings. We watch them appear, we watch them pass away. We don't take interest, we simply observe. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, either with like or with dislike, then we pour our mental energy into this mental process. We make it bigger and bigger, we make more of it. A thought appears in the mind. If we have our sharp mindfulness, we see this thought appear in the mind as a bubble in the mind. We observe it as it appears. We don't react. We observe it as it passes away. The heart stays clear and open. We don't try to force the mind to be silent. We don't try to force the mind to stop thinking. We simply observe. whatever forms in the mind, we watch it arise, we watch it pass away. The mind will become calm by itself. A thought appears in the mind. If our mindfulness is not so sharp, we take interest in this mind bubble, then we create more of these bubbles in the mind. One bubble becomes 100, 1,000, thousands and thousands. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. The heart becomes hot and cramped. But when we realize our attention has wandered, we've lost our mindfulness, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present, knowing and letting go. We let go of the baggage at the heart, and the heart clears itself, cleans itself. We train ourselves in mindfulness, always with patience. We can't force the mind. We can only patiently train the mind. Sometimes the mind may run away with a lot of thinking. Sometimes the mind may wander away, drift away, dreaming. But when we realize our mindfulness has slipped, we bring the attention back to the breathing. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, drifts away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back 1,000 times. Back to the breathing, back to the present. Always with patience. The shortcut way on our spiritual journey is through meditation. The shortcut way to progress in our meditation practice is through patience. The mind watching the mind training the mind. We practice mindfulness, the attention stays longer with the breathing. Keeping the attention with the breathing, with the body. Usually we have the habit of sending the mind everywhere else. We have the habit of sending the mind in all directions, scattering our attention in all directions. And when we scatter our attention in all directions, we scatter our mental energy. We throw away all our mental energy, and so we feel drained, depleted. Now in our meditation practice, we train ourselves to keep our attention with the body, being aware of the breathing, being aware of our own body, our own mind, just knowing and letting go. The bodies of other people, the minds of other people, for now we don't need to take any interest. We just keep our attention with our own body, our own mind. We continue like this, keeping the attention with the breathing, with the present. Just knowing, letting go. In time, the mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward, no longer scattered in all directions. The mental energies become unified and harmonized, and we feel a great sense of harmony in the body, harmony in the mind. The body feels light and at ease. The heart becomes at peace. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to agitate the heart. We stop to squeeze, burn the heart. We stop to throw this heart in all directions. The heart can find its own natural, normal state of inner peace. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear, and collected. We unify the mental energies. The heart becomes unified. The heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. Always keeping our attention with the present, knowing the breathing, knowing the body, knowing what is contacting the heart from moment to moment to moment. Whenever we have aversion, we squeeze our heart chakra. And when we squeeze the heart chakra, we block our inner energies. When we block our inner energies, they become hot and uncomfortable. So we squeeze the heart, we burn the heart. When we have anger, we have aversion to what happened in the past. We squeeze the heart, we burn the heart. When we have anxiety, we have aversion to what may happen in the future. We squeeze the heart, we burn the heart. Keeping our attention in the present, watching over the heart from moment to moment. We see what is contacting the heart and we let it go. What is forming in the heart, we see it, we let it go. If a moment of aversion arises at the heart, we recognize it and we let it go. We stop to constrict the heart. The heart can open wider and wider. The flow of energy through the heart becomes stronger and stronger. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. As we unify the mental energies, we feel a lightness of the body, and we see an inner brightness, usually the mind appears to become gradually brighter and brighter. Sometimes it can be suddenly, like turning on a light switch, leaving the mind awake, alive, alert, with this inner clear white light. More usually, the mind gradually becomes brighter and brighter. This is because the energies which we are unifying, intensifying, are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. So as we unify, intensify our inner energies, they become stronger and stronger, so we can feel our inner energies. They become brighter and brighter, so we can see our inner energies. We observe the lightness of body. We observe the inner brightness, and we let it go. Just as we observe the breathing, we don't try to control or force the breathing. We let the body breathe naturally, just observing the breath and letting it go. We observe the lightness of body, the inner brightness, and we let it go. The inner light is in fact the inner breathing, the inner refined breathing. Always keeping the attention with the breathing, knowing the breathing in, knowing the breathing out, knowing the body, knowing the mind, knowing the state of mind. Whatever is the state of mind, we see it and we let it go. In the beginning of our practice, perhaps we have some boredom, frustration. We observe it, we let it go. We carry on with patience, persistence. When the lightness of body appears, the inner brightness appears, we become much more enthusiastic, much more encouraged. We observe this state of mind, we let it go. All states of mind pass away, leaving the heart clear and open, leaving the heart at peace. We observe the inner peace and we let it go. We let go of the inner peace. And in letting go of the inner peace becomes stronger and stronger, deeper and more refined. Because the mind of happiness, the mind of peace, is the mind of letting go. Just knowing this present moment, just being aware. We don't force or control the mind. We don't try to stop the mind from thinking, just being aware of the thoughts as they appear. Watching them appear, not reacting, watching them pass away. Keeping the attention in the body, keeping the attention in the present. the heart becomes more and more at peace, more calm, more cool, more clear. The inner light becomes stronger and stronger. In time, the inner light fills the entire body. It takes practice, patience. It's a lifetime practice. In time, the inner light fills the entire body. And when we have our inner light firmly established, we have our inner lantern, inner torch, to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. We are no longer sleepwalking. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. The mantra Buddho is translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Just knowing the breathing, knowing the body, knowing the mind, knowing what is contacting the heart, what is forming at the heart, knowing the arising, passing away of all these contacts. The heart becomes brighter and brighter, more and more radiant. We become more and more awake. The knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. So before we start the practice of radiating Metta, radiating the energy of peace from the heart, we take the time to make our heart at peace, to energize the heart. As the heart becomes more and more at peace, it becomes more and more energized. A heart at peace is a powerful heart. A heart with anger, anxiety, is a weak heart. So now we've been sitting for some time. Our heart has become more at peace, more energized, and we can start the practice of spreading Metta in the 10 directions. We breathe in, focusing at the heart chakra. As we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. So breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, letting the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front. May all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our right side. May all beings on my right be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. And we can feel the energy field of the heart becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. We can feel the energy building up at the heart, overflowing from the heart, and we can see it visually as a flow of light from the heart. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. You can do the 4 diagonal directions without my guiding. It's not so easy to say these directions. Just breathing in, energizing the heart. Breathing out, letting the heart overflow. Understanding spiritual teachings really means to understand our own heart. Understanding how the heart is imprisoned, understanding how the heart is set free, understanding what makes the heart dark, understanding what makes the heart bright, understanding what makes the heart hot, understanding what makes the heart cool. In our spiritual practice, we watch the heart, we get to know the heart very well. We see how each state of mind affects the heart. When we have anger, the heart is hot. We lose our cool. Spreading metta, radiating this energy of peace from the heart, will cool the heart down. The energy radiating from the heart is a cool energy, like the light of the moon. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, it becomes more and more cool. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. Spreading metta will make the heart secure. It makes the heart strong. If the heart is heavy, dark, spreading metta will make the heart light and bright. If the heart is not clean with whatever negative state of mind, spreading metta will wash the heart. The energy comes through the heart like water through a fountain, washing the heart, cleaning the heart, cleaning the entire energy field. and from us radiates to the world around us, uplifting the world around us. We get many benefits from this practice now and in the future. We get the benefit now because it brings us great peace and joy as we do this practice. As we do this practice, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we lift the mind, we elevate the consciousness higher and higher. So spreading metta is a very good way to raise the consciousness, which is very important to do, especially at this time. We get the benefit in the future because what we give to the universe will give us back many times over. And very importantly, with this practice of spreading the energy of peace, we contribute greatly to peace in the world. If we radiate anger, anxiety, anger, what do we contribute? What does the world become full of? We make the heart at peace, we radiate this energy of peace, and we contribute greatly to peace in the world. We do this practice together. We sit in different places, but our hearts are connected in an ocean of light. We put our hearts together, our energies together, radiating this energy of peace, and together we make a great difference. Together we make a great contribution to peace in the world. And now we can observe the heart chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more at peace, more clear, more refined? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. And spreading metta in the 10 directions like this can be a complete metta practice by itself. If we have 15, 20, 30 minutes, we can spend the first half of this time to make our heart at peace, to energize our heart. The second half of this time we can spend in radiating this energy of peace from the heart. If we do only this much is already of great benefit to ourselves and to the world. If we have a little more time, we can go further. We visualize the planet Earth. We put the image of the Earth at the heart chakra with the intention, may all beings on this earth be at peace. We wish peace, happiness for all beings on this earth, on land, in the waters, in the air, from young to old, male, female. May all beings be happy. May all beings on this earth be at peace. We put the image of the solar system at the heart chakra. wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. May all beings throughout the solar system be at peace. May all beings throughout the solar system be happy. We put the image of the galaxy at the heart, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. May all beings throughout the galaxy be at peace. May all beings throughout the galaxy be happy. And finally, we have no more pictures, no more images, just the intention that the entire universe is contained within this heart chakra. And we wish peace, happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings throughout the universe be at peace. May all beings throughout the universe be happy. This heart can become an ocean of peace, an ocean of kindness, an ocean of compassion. It can fill the entire universe. It can contain the entire universe. We wish peace and happiness for our spiritual teachers. We share the merits that we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life, good health. We wish happiness for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them happiness, wishing them peace, and wherever they are, living or deceased, they get the energy now radiating from our heart. May our mother and father be at peace. May they be happy. We wish happiness for all our family, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. May all our family be at peace. May they all be happy. We wish happiness for the angels watching over us, for all the higher beings around us in our area. We share our merits with the angels, with the higher beings, and they rejoice. We get friends in high places. We wish happiness for all beings who are friendly with us. We wish happiness for all beings who are not friendly with us. May all beings be happy. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us. And we completely forgive. We forgive completely. And in forgiving, the heart becomes more bright, more clear, more clean, more free. Wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. We share our merits with all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings be happy. And now we zoom back down. We put the image of the galaxy back at the heart chakra. Wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. We put the image of the solar system at the heart, wishing peace, happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. May all beings throughout the solar system be at peace. We put the image of the earth at the heart, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. May all beings on this earth be at peace. May all beings on this earth be happy. And finally, we zoom down to our heart chakra. We visualize the heart chakra as a ball of white light with the intention, may this heart be at peace, bright and cool and clear. May this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart now? Is it more at peace, more open, more refined? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. As we continue our practice, the heart will open like the petals of a flower, become bright and cool and clear and wide. We can't control or force it. It happens in its own time. We do our duty to take care of the heart, and the results come in their own time. We bring the attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. These hand movements help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly, so we don't jump out of meditation. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs, and when you're ready, in your own time, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me today in this Metta meditation. I invite you to join me every day. Every day I do this Metta meditation, 7 p.m. Central European Time. You'll find the live stream on the YouTube channel Brightheart Meditation Center, or the Facebook page Brightheart Meditation. And you're very welcome to join in this meditation. And if anyone is interested to come to this little center here in Hungary to practice meditation, I'll leave something in the comment section below. And so I say thank you, and I wish you all the best. I wish you the highest happiness, which is the happiness of peace. Mangal ho.